Hi everyone, it's Sunday, June the 28th, and this is Jacquie with Thoughts from the Heartfelt. I know it's been a while. I think I've recorded a couple since the last one that I posted, but I'm not sure that they're going to see the light of day. Today I'm sitting here aching a little bit, done a little bit of physical activity in the last couple of days, and it's taking its toll, I guess. So that's one of the things I want to talk about today, how interesting it is that as we get older, our brain doesn't always catch up to the rest of us in terms of chronological age. And we remember the things that we've been able to do in the past and think that we can still do them. As some of you know, I've taken up pickleball over the last few years and I really enjoy it. And right now we're playing 4 nights a week for a couple of hours, 2 to 3 hours each night. And then again on Saturday mornings for a couple of hours. And although that doesn't sound like a lot, it really takes its toll. And by Sunday morning, I'm pretty tired. My body is telling me I've been working pretty hard. I guess that's a good thing. It's important to keep your body moving. It's important to stay active. All those things they tell you as you age, you need to keep doing. But how do you really know what's enough and what's too much? How do you gauge that? Do you keep going until your body says, nope, we're done, and you can't get out of bed? I don't think that's the right place to stop. Do you tone it down so you don't feel like you're getting enough because you're not doing what you used to do? That's not really the right attitude, I guess. I guess you gotta figure out what enough means as you get older. For some people, it doesn't change because they've been strong and athletic and doing things all their lives. For other people, and I think I might be in this group, different medical concerns pop up as you get older, and it changes what you're physically able to do. I've developed a few autoimmune diseases that are kind of playing with me these days. I keep trying to forget about them, but they keep reminding me that they're there. And of course there's the normal afflictions that come with aging. I've got some arthritis going on. Happily, the major part of it is my left thumb, and I'm right-handed, so that's okay. But I've discovered that my right wrist is starting to lock up and hurt quite considerably, which puts a bit of a damper on a pickleball game. Once I get going, it's okay, and the hot tub seems to help, so that's good. But I guess I just wanted to say it's okay to slow down a little bit. It's all right to step back and say, I think I've done enough for today. You don't have to do all the things you plan to do every single day. And you can still say your day's been a success and that you've accomplished stuff. I have a lot of trouble with that. My husband comes home and says, how was your day? And I almost invariably say, well, I don't think I accomplished a lot. But when I go back and list the things that I've done through the day, I really have accomplished quite a bit. It's just maybe not what I set out to do. And I think that's important to remember, that just because, sorry about that total shake, just because the list of things that you wanted to do might not have all been done, it doesn't mean that you didn't accomplish something. And if you start paying attention to what you're actually doing through the day, you might find that you've accomplished quite a bit. And yesterday we got the help of our daughter and her boyfriend, and we collected over 400 patio blocks from a place about an hour away. So we drove out there, we loaded them all in, we brought them all home, we unloaded them all. And that doesn't sound like much, but it really is. There's a lot of physical effort that goes into that. And I was sitting in a chair afterwards, just relaxing, having a drink, playing a game on my tablet, and I kept falling asleep in the middle of the game. And that just, it kind of reminded me that being physically active in your 60s is different from being physically active in your 30s, and something you got to remember. So that's all I wanted to say. I pass along that probably you're doing enough for your day. If you're feeling tired by the end of it, then evaluate what you've done already. Instead of saying, oh, I didn't do enough, figure out what you really did do. It's Jacquie signing off for Thoughts from the Hot Tub. Have a great day.